Hello there guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. If you watched my video the other day where I reacted to the new Youngblood track, then you'll know that I loved it. But someone that was really associated with Youngblood, especially back in the day, was Machine Gun Kelly. And Machine Gun Kelly, there was a point that I was a huge fan of his music, and that was when he was doing his more rock stuff and the pop punk side of things. Tickets to My Downfall, I Still Stand By, is a great pop punk album. Is it one of my favourite albums ever? No, because pop punk's just sort of just fun music that you put on in the summer, for me anyway. So every year there comes a time where I do listen to quite a lot of Machine Gun Kelly. Mainstream Sellout for me was when it started to get a little bit bland. There was quite a lot of songs on that album where I was just like, I didn't mind some of the rap style things like with Lil Wayne. I actually really quite enjoyed that. But songs like Drug Dealer and Sid and Nancy, Mainstream Sellout, I wasn't a massive fan of. But most of the singles I did actually really like Maybe and even Emo Girl. Like, that's as much of a guilty pleasure song as you can get, but I actually really quite enjoyed it. Even though these days I'm not a huge fan of him, I do still check out everything that he drops. Wasn't fussed about BMXing. Don't Let Me Go, I genuinely think is one of the best Machine Gun Kelly songs ever. Lonely Road with Jelly Roll I really enjoyed. And this one's called Your Name Forever, and it's apparently got backing vocals from Ollie Sykes, who I'm a massive fan of, and M Shadows, which is kind of cool because MGK has worked with both of them before, but obviously very respected frontmen of very respected bands. And I do believe that this is going back in the more rock side of things, and I also am aware that this is dedicated to his friend that passed away last year, maybe. So of course we want to be respectful to that, so I'm just going to judge this purely, is it my style of song? I'm not going to come on here and slam something that is dedicated to his friend, because that's just not right. But Machine Gun Kelly, like I say, I do lean towards his rock style things, so hopefully I'll enjoy it. Let's go, Machine Gun Kelly, Your Name Forever.
So I think it's time for us to move on. Where will we go? Everything has to come to an end, huh? Not ready for it.
Someone call me back, I'll paint my coffin black if no one will.
Do just want to say, obviously, MGK is playing that razor blade guitar that people were trying to call him out for because it's him trying to be edgy, and razor blades and that sort of thing has been a thing in alternative music forever. But instrumentally, I'm liking how this is sounding.
I never thought the last time I seen you would be the last time I seen you. I hopped on the bike that you gave me today and rode to nowhere, hoping that I'd reach you. The last argument that we had, I said things I shouldn't have hurt you, and I didn't mean to. Your coat's on the chair in my house right now, but you're not there when all us need you. I guess at least you found the peace you hid beneath the biggest fight that we got to meet. I know you had to bury your brother, but now we gotta bury your brother. I hope that you're finally free.
Until I see you again, I'll let these tears keep falling. Until I hear you again, you know we'll all keep calling for you.
Tell me, did you know it was time to say goodbye?
That's playing to Machine Gun Kelly's strength as an artist, because obviously the thing that he's essentially known for is being a rapper. So starting off with a bit of that and then going into like that funky bridge that he does really well, and then going into a more rock chorus. It's like his three styles blended into one. I think this sounds really good, to be honest.
Goodbye, tell me, did the heavens align where angels fly? What happened when you kissed the sky? Tell me, did you know it was time to say goodbye? I picked up the phone, I can't tell what what the fuck's going on, but I hear the tone. I fear my gut was right, cause a minute ago my soul told my heart that something was wrong. Voice on the other end, trying to find the words to phrase it. I know where this is going, but don't say it, just hang up. Don't say that he gave up. If this a nightmare, wake up. Wake up. If there's only one prayer that God hears tonight, please be this. Heaven's got enough people already, so if you wanna take another soul, just don't take his. I got a kid on the way that he gotta make laugh, and we all not ready for those laughs to end. But I knew when the phone rang again after we said amen, we just lost a best friend. Tell me, did you know it was time to say goodbye? Tell me, did the heavens align where angels fly? What happened when you kissed the sky? Tell me, did you know it was time to say goodbye? Something's not right here. Someone went missing tonight. Nothing feels right here. No one makes it out alive. Something's not right here. Someone went missing tonight. Nothing feels right here. No one makes it out alive. Tell me, did you know it was time?
Okay, I could hear a little bit of Ollie Sykes in the background there. Obviously, they're not prevalent on this song. It's just quite cool to see legends like that embrace Machine Gun Kelly and do something personal for him. I definitely think he's had some sort of improvement vocally, because MGK's voice was always sounded kind of half-arsed and like he didn't want to go for it. This sounds like you can hear passion on it. And I saw someone say that this sounds like Linkin Park. It doesn't. It really doesn't sound like Linkin Park. I think someone who is, you know, he's not new to the genre. His 2 pop-punk albums still had quite a lot of elements of his original hip-hop stuff. Like, they weren't all pop-punk. So he is someone that, in a way, is still learning the genre. The way the song's put together with heavy instrumentals, an anthemic chorus, and like rap verses and bridges, that is quite a Linkin Park fundamental. But does the sound of the song and the vocals sound like Linkin Park? No, because Chester Bennington was an elite level vocalist. But I think this is really solid, and if people are hating on this the way they hated on a lot of Machine Gun Kelly's music, I personally think that that is just people hating for the sake of it.
Was time to say goodbye. Tell me, did the heavens align where angels fly? What happened when you kissed the sky? Tell me, did you know it was time to say goodbye?
The new shit sounds so fucking good.
The new shit's so good.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, that's awesome.
It sounds so fucking good.
Shit was dope, dude.
Hot as fuck. What's up? We're good? Say somebody else. That's it.
I am your entry coordinator.
Hey,
need your
entry
help.
double X. MGK. Fuck yeah. All right, I'll stand in line, sir. Don't let anyone stress you out. It's your day, motherfucker. Know what I mean?
I really feel like we had the same conversation last year. We're in the same spot. Are we gonna grow up and be doing this when we're 50?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, we are.
The fucking red rocks are pink out there. Our mushrooms are kicking in, and we're on
On the loose.
I think this is really quite sweet, and this has been a little bit of a thing with Machine Gun Kelly's singles lately. Even with I Think I'm Okay Sad version, Obviously, that was a massive hit for both Machine Gun Kelly and Youngblood. And there was sort of like an after movie of just like a few clips of like moments commemorating that time of their life. And BMXing, I'm fairly certain, had quite a lot of clips after the song of just showing his life. And he definitely seems like he's in a way better place than he was. MGK for a bit was why I personally really stopped being a fan of him. In 2022, I went to see him and he was fucking amazing. There were just things like him getting off a Ferris wheel and getting into a fight. And yeah, fans are pricks sometimes. And him fighting in an airport with paparazzi, like, and just times where I'm like, mate, you're acting like a knobhead. He clearly cared about this person and putting this footage out that's quite personal to him, that before he goes out in Red Rocks. I've heard him say that that's his favourite venue to play, and his friend was there, and I don't know, I just think it's really quite sweet.
And you see him in the long grass out the back. Boys, wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
No, wrap it up. Wrap it up now. Wrap it up now. Close. We're done. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Bingo. Done. How's the show?
That's a wrap!
I'm not gonna yell you guys, I'm just gonna tell you guys that I fucking love you!
That was a really nice video, and I think I've said everything that I need to say throughout this video, but it's just MGK for me performs his best when he's talking about something that he's genuinely really passionate about. When it's just super edgy and a bit exploitative, like Sid and Nancy, for me that song is just a toxic song. Yeah, it sounds alright, but Sid and Nancy weren't people to idolise, whereas making songs about your friends that have passed on, Lonely I think is one of his best songs, and that's obviously about his dad. Don't Let Me Go, I said that I think it's one of the best Machine Gun Kelly songs. I personally think it is the best of his songs. And that's just him fessing up and being like, there's a line of saying that he's scared that the audience won't be screaming for him anymore. And that's self-awareness that he's putting out there that you really don't see from him that often. And this video just shows a little bit of he's still grounded. I really enjoyed that. That was my reaction to Machine Gun Kelly, Your Name Forever. Definitely added to my playlist, and it's called See Him Doing Rock Again. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of the video, and I will see you very soon in a bit.